Winter's got a solid grip on the Carolinas as we kick off this new work week. Snow from the weekend, from that nor'easter, it's not going anywhere. Spots like Morehead City, North Carolina, seeing some of the biggest totals over the weekend, recording 11.4 inches.
NWS Morehead City warning the public that snow accumulations are set to linger in the coming days. Extreme cold will help lock in that snow and lead to a buildup of ice. Winter weather advisories are still in effect for the city until 11 a.m. Eastern, so just a little bit longer here.
Just a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and welcome in Wardening Coordination Meteorologist for the National Weather Service out of Newport, Morehead City. We have Erik Heden. Thank you for hanging out with us here on Weather Command. What a weekend. What a snow you guys had. The video that we saw posted to X, I think really showcasing not just the big totals, but also, Erik, how fluffy and how light it was with the wind. You guys had some impressive snow drifts as well.
Marissa and Bain, you're exactly right. That video was outside our office. We don't get a lot of snow in eastern North Carolina, and when we do, it's usually heavy and wet, but this was a very dry snow. We had temperatures in the teens and 20s when it fell, so it was blowing and drifting around. Actual amounts 12 to 18 inches across much of eastern North Carolina, but as you alluded to, and you could see from that video from our parking lot, 2 to 4 foot drifts. I know Mike Seidel is up in Kill Devil Hills and showed some of those 4 foot drifts occurring. So it was a very windy, a lot of blowing snow. The snowfall rate's more than 1 inch per hour. And then we have the cold. You can see one of our coworkers doing the old experiment outside this morning, throwing up the boiling water, doing it safely. We had temperatures at the office in the single digits this morning. Those are not wind chill values, those are actual temperatures. So a wild weekend, the biggest snow we've had in eastern North Carolina in over 30 years. You have to go back to December 1989 to have a widespread foot or more across the eastern part of the state. So very impressive amounts. And we started talking about this on Monday. Snow is incredibly hard to predict, especially in the south, but talking about it on Monday, winter storm watch out on Thursday. And Marissa and Bain, we use words like impacts in lasting into the majority of the upcoming week. We talked about potentially being stranded on the road. So we really tried to message it strongly because we did feel it would be historic, especially as we got closer to the event.
Yeah, and it absolutely was. I mean, Erik, obviously you guys have forecasted this coming up within days and days in advance. I'm curious, when it was going on, when everything started to unfold, what was that like at the office? What was that forecast looking like, and how was that prediction that you guys originally thought of, and how did it come to fruition? Was it close to what you originally thought?
It was, and leading up to it, it was stressful. Forecasting more than 1 inch or 2 in eastern North Carolina is a big deal. Winter storm warnings, big deal. And we were concerned with lower amounts in central part of the state. Raleigh, they did a great job. Our sister office in the National Weather Service office in Raleigh. We thought we would have the highest amounts in our area, but we're so close to the coast. Sometimes you have issues with mixing with rain, and we had that on Hatteras Island. So it was stressful, and we just wanted to make sure we got that word out because we knew we would see those impacts lasting into the majority of this week, because behind it, as you saw from the video of the ice, we're extremely cold, single-digit temperatures this morning, so it's going to take a long time to get rid of that snowfall. And that's why we're shifting gears. We want to make people aware of some issues coming up this week. We'll slowly start to melt some of the snow, but it's going to take a long time, so watching out for things like black ice. And Marissa and Bain, we really want people to take it easy shoveling. It was a dry and powdery snow, not so much anymore. The sun is starting to work on it. It's becoming a little heavier and wetter. It took me 3 hours yesterday to shovel out just half of my driveway. So please take it easy shoveling. If you don't need to go anywhere, don't. Perhaps get a younger person to help you out. It's going to take a while to recover from this event, especially since we saw more than 1 foot across much of the eastern part of the state.
Yeah, you know, it's so funny. We had a drier snow here in New York City as well in the metro, and I should take a picture of it because the layer on top of it, I could walk on it. The snowpack is so solid because it's probably about 5 inches thick with the top layer now, just mostly from the melting during the day and the really cold temperatures. It is a lot heavier. I agree with you, Erik. But real quickly before we leave you too, looking at the week ahead, because I know you're already looking at the middle to later part of the week, we have another system coming through, and I was looking at not just the snow potential, but maybe the potential for freezing rain that we could see in portions of eastern North Carolina.
Right now, we're optimistic that we're going to start warming up the middle part of the week. Marissa and Bain, when we say 40s for highs as warm, that gives you perspective for how cold it's been. But we're thinking we're going to get some melting snow during the middle part of the week. But speaking about ice, one point I really want to hammer home, Marissa and Bain, the ice around our area, our local waterways, they don't usually freeze. They are starting to freeze now, some of the local rivers and sounds. So stressing to people to stay off the ice on the water. It's not thick enough. This is not Duluth, Minnesota or upstate New York. Stay off the waterways, even if you see ice. But we're optimistic we'll see some rain and milder weather by the middle of the week to start to melt some of the snow. But it's going to take a long time. When you have more than a foot of snow and you're not used to it, it's going to be a slow process.
Yeah. Even if you are used to it, man, that's a lot of snow no matter where you are. Gosh, but hopefully those roads get cleaned up. People take it slow out there for a little while longer. Yeah, for sure. Again, that's our warning coordination meteorologist for NWS Newport, Morehead City, Erik Heden. Thanks again for joining us and giving us all that information.
Thank you.